Alright, hello everyone, my name is Matthew, I really don't mind. Welcome back to my Army Group South campaign in IL-2 Sturmovik 1946. It's episode 15, and I can see here we've made some progress in our well, the ground forces have advanced the front lines. We've got a lot of new people because the last mission, our interdiction mission, we took some very heavy losses. We lost a lot of our veteran. A lot of our more experienced personnel, so we've had a lot of new chaps coming in. So yeah, I'm still the only captain here, and oh yeah, look at that! I'm the person now who's got the most kills. So obviously, I've been here since the sort of very beginning of the campaign, despite being injured a couple of times. But anyway, got all these new chaps. He was injured. This major was injured and has come back. We've got a new major, and yeah, we've captured Sturmovik. That's yeah, oh, yes, nice big chunk of land. It's going to make if we ever attack Krasnodar again, it's going to give me an extra bit of leeway, just in case I'm in a spot of trouble. I can hopefully put it down in friendly territory. Okay, so it's August 9th, very early start again, 6:15. A low altitude insertion here as well. Attention! In 20 minutes, we are leaving for the Dinskaya area. Target for today is the Russian airfield. Inflict heavy damage on it. Right, so it's not many of us as last time. So it's I suppose this is not really an interdiction because they're right there and they're not like really far behind, like over here, and we're stopping them from reaching over there. So this is just an ordinary ground attack mission, attacking this airfield. And so we're number 2, going up with however you pronounce that. And I think we've got some new guys with us as well. What are our weapons? Got another one of them big bombs. Well, I say it's big. It looks like it's only 250 pounds. I don't know. It looks very big on a BF-109. But anyway, let's get on with this, shall we? Alright, here we are. So there was a flight of 6. We did have a backup squadron as well. Oh god. Oh god. I can't fucking see where the targets are. I'm gonna guess they're gonna get rid of that thing and just get the fuck out of here. Oh dear. Let's get the map off. There was also an extra little squadron of 4. There probably might be another escort for us. They seem to have the fighters handling the fighters okay. I'm not sure. Should I go back and attack? It is our orders, but it's not like we just drop our bombs and leave. I do have cannons, so oh, actually, to be fair, they're landing. I think we've killed their thing, so we have air superiority over the area. So actually, yeah, I think I will. You know, I'm going to be flying over that flak, which is a bad idea. So let us go back and have another look. We've got quite a lot of hits there as well. A lot of bombs have gone off and hit their right places. So let's just have a look at our targets here. It's a bit hazy as well, which is annoying. I did those hits I took with some flak on the way in. It was a bit annoying. What we got here? Is that a attack? No, it's a land. I can't find the handers. Where are the fucking handers? I'm trying to look for their planes and hit their planes. Right, there's some targets there, buildings there, but I don't know what they are. Oops. Let me just do an encirclement. Try and stay out of the way of the flak guns. But yeah, so yeah, the weather's really not helping. I was quite far away from the microphone there. The weather's really not helping. I can't see a bloody thing. Uh oh, they're firing at me now. Really hope I don't get shot in the face. Right, I'm going to take on this gun here. Probably a bad idea. Bad idea. Oh, fucking hell. Well, not really sure what to do here. I've got to keep my speed up. I'm just going to go straight home. Oh, I'm going to be injured as well, aren't I, sir? Does the trim control work? Still work. I've lost the elevators, but does the trim still work? Alright. Gotta be very careful here. Alright, everyone's pissed off home now. So, have I got to flipping... Am I going to flipping miss this campaign again? Oh, am I even gaining altitude? Yeah. Okay. That's a relief. Well, that's bloody annoying, isn't it? You know, I did say... Oh, dear. I did say one time... Oh, God. I did say one time that I was very tempted to just replay a mission if it felt I was going to be injured really early on in the campaign, but I'd probably reconsider that now, because there's plenty of tours of duties, plenty of operations in this campaign for me to do. It's not as long as the Leningrad one, but that's 4 operations, tours of duty that are really long. These are mostly not that long, a bit short. Right. So what is it? Is it episode 15, is it? And already I've got further into the war, I suppose. I've spent longer in the squadron, I suppose, than I have for my Leningrad campaign. Would rather want to gain some altitude here, and then so that I can bail out safely. I'm going over this airfield really low. Oh, yeah. Hopefully those guys are coming back to help me. Distract them. Oh, they're just clouds. I thought they were flak. It's flak. Oops. Somehow I've scratched the chair with my arm. Oh dear. I hit my leg. I hurt my leg as well. But I'm not massively wounded. Normally it says player wounded or player gravely wounded, and that typically is the hint that you're going to miss the rest of the operation. Uh-oh. So that person's had to bail out or something. I'm gradually gaining... I'm not losing too much speed. I'm maintaining my speed, and I'm gaining altitude a little bit. Oh dear. The engine's not liking that. I can see there the temperature gauge down here. I'm reaching 80 degrees Celsius, I believe. Is that 80 degrees? Let's have a look. Right. Oops. Keep eyes on my artificial horizon there. Yeah, it's 80. 80 degrees Celsius. Don't want the engine operating higher than that. Of course, in combat, you're kind of excused from not having to fiddle with your engine. Ugh. How are we getting on? I normally would have just increased the time compression here, but I'm worried about getting hit by something. You know, I'm spiralling to my doom in really fast speed. So I'm at 500 meters. What is that? Function F9 changes the speed bar. Nope. Function F10. Yeah. Function F10 changes the units. So for the Americans out there, I'm at 1,700 feet, doing 180 nautical miles per hour. Knots. That's 210 miles per hour, ordinary miles per hour, and same thing. And let me just go back to... I use metric for the Germans and the European powers, except for Britain, because they use metric units, you see. It's, if you look at the dials here, the instrument panel, it's in metric units. So that speed bar down there, it's a bit of a cheat, because technically you need to look at your dials to see what you're doing. But in real life, I'll be able to just give it a glance, you know, especially if I had track IR, I could just give it a glance and stuff. So we're going, it's high enough to bail out. It's a bit dangerous, but I'm just gonna... I could land it, actually. Could I land it? Let's have a look. No, oh yeah, I can't land it, no, because I've lost the elevator and rudder, so no, I can't land this thing, so I'm going to have to bail out once again. Very embarrassing. And now I'm losing altitude. I don't like that. Oh, where's the airfield? I'm going to hope this is high enough to bail out. It doesn't look high enough to me. Right, don't want to use my flaps because they'll slow me down. Come on, just keep it straight, keep it level. There we go, come on. Throttle look. Try and make us go faster. Not doing anything. Right. I'm going to try 600 meters, which is 1,000 feet. Well, I could show you, I suppose. Let's go back to function F10 for my control settings. We're approaching 2,000 feet, which would be, I would guess, just over 600 meters. So, okay. Gaining altitude quite nicely now. Engine's overheating, but I don't care. We're going to lose this aircraft. 700 meters. You know, that's enough. How'd you get? So yeah, okay, there we go. That was safe enough. Right then, so he's going to land nice and safely. Where's my aircraft? Where's it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Oh. Anybody, who's left? Oh no, that's the enemies. So we had was that some MiGs or lags I saw? So our leader is okay. There's number 2 from a different flight group. He's probably, yeah, he's landed okay. So that's me. So it looks like, was I the only loss, or was I the only one that's bailed out? I think a couple of people were shot down and probably were killed. That looks like my wreckage. There we go. So you're going to hear all the radio chatter for them landing, and boop. Right, what's going to happen here? Okay. There we go, okay. So no need to dawdle this mission. I'm going to imagine they're all going to land safely. So let's just see what happens in terms of where the campaign's going to go. Alright, here's the debrief. Turns out that unless it says that you're wounded or gravely wounded, you won't miss the campaign. So obviously I'm able to carry on with it, which is a relief. It's sometimes get a bit annoying. I imagine it's quite annoying for you guys when you can't properly see what happens throughout each operation. So yeah, 3 of us were captured, including the major. Both of our majors have been captured. One of them just came back, and now we've lost them. So does that make me the most experienced person? When outnumbered, it is sometimes better to escape and fight another day. It's not sometimes better; it's probably always better, because you're no good dead. So let's just have a look here. So we've killed the combat air patrol, shot some ground targets here. Fortunately, that new chap got killed. He had to bail out over there. Oh yeah, that's where he landed. I don't know who that was. It says he obviously must have got hit on the way down. You see, because I did see that somebody did have to bail out, and obviously I took a hit as well. That's why my cockpit had loads of holes in it. So yeah, he got shot down over the enemy flak here. Another chap also was shot down over some more flak. And there's me. Oh no, that's not me. I don't know how he got shot down, but here I am. I got shot down over here. Alright then, so let's apply this and see what happens. We haven't really helped our guys on the ground. Oh, it's a transfer mission. Alright, there's a nice relief. Although typically a transfer mission involves being intercepted along the way. You know, we've got to protect a convoy of Ju-52s. So we've got some new guys, got a new major, Baumgartner, and some new blood. Let's have a look at this Baumgartner chap. Gustav Baumgartner, and he's from Breslau, so he's Polish, technically. Or Breslau, that's Breslau's Raslav, isn't it? In Poland. So yeah, he's technically Polish now, but at this point it belonged to the kingdom, well not the kingdom, the state of Prussia, which was part of Germany. Alright. Oh, we've also got an Oberstleutnant joining as well. Unless he was already there. No, he's a new chap, so we've got an Oberstleutnant. Alright, so we're moving closer to the front lines. Looks like we're advancing sort of, rather than trying to go this way, because Krasnodar's quite heavily defended at the moment, we're going to go and cut them off here, probably go to Novorossiysk, or however you pronounce it, because that's probably where the Black Sea Fleet is right now. We're going to kick them out there. We've been kicking them out a lot of their places. Right, it's August 10th, 9:30 in the morning. Say goodbye to Koronovsk, we're moving to a new airfield in Andreevskaya. So we took that place a couple of days ago, and we're going to move to the airfield there. So yeah, I'm not. So it should be a fairly simple mission. Maybe able to squeeze something in if it doesn't take too long. But okay, not too many of us this time. So yes, let's get into this, shall we? So yep, as expected, we were intercepted over enemy territory. And over this very heavily fortified airfield there, you can see on the map. And we've got some guys coming up down below, some I-16s, and we're very heavily outnumbered here. There's only 4 of us, remember. Alright, where are they? Right, we're engaging them first. Oh, there's only 4 of them. They look like a lot. Oh! Wow! Big explosion. Hopefully one of them isn't an ace. It's going to start coming after me. Right, let's go after this number 2 here, backing up his flight leader. Whoa. Wow. Big high G turn. Oh, I'm going too fast. No. Didn't get any hits on him there, I'm afraid. But still, going to maintain the speed if I can. Where's the guy? Hopefully the guy he was with isn't going to be on my tail. I'm going really slow here. Come on. Pip pip. Ooh. Erratically fondling the mouse as I look around. Looks like he's coming after me. Oh no, he's not. He's following his leader. Oh, hello. Looks like my squadron has come to join me. Whoa. Come on. I don't really like using that view anymore when I don't slow down, because I don't slow down anymore because that's cheating. Whoa. Damn it. Whoa. If I wasn't a dogfighting aircraft, I'd love to, because I tend to dogfight. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm not number 2. Unless that was somebody else. But how are the J-52s doing? Have we left them by themselves? Well, there's one more. The J-52s are flying over that heavily fortified airfield, so that's probably why they might get shot down. Where's this bastard? Whoa. Somewhere. Oh, what was that? Oh, yeah. It looks like all of them. So we're probably going to go down and actually go and help them. Looks like he's probably bailed out and spiraling to his doom. Pardon me. And yeah, we'll go back and then land at this airfield. Have a look what it looks like as well. Oops. Don't want to change that. Right. Okay, so yeah, you'll rejoin me when something interesting happens. Alright, so yeah, nothing interesting happened. We landed safely, took some fire. Well, they fired at us as we were flying over the airfields here. But yeah, fortunately we did. Oh god. So I didn't get any kills in that mission, but the others 2 got the rest. He got the most, but unfortunately we just lost him. So he joined today, and now we've just lost him. So yes, our pilots are trying a bit too hard, you see. So yeah, we lost 2 planes in this mission, obviously being our leader and one of the J-52s. But the other ones made it back safely. I made it back safely, and it was not too troubling. So the enemy lost 4 planes. You had to borrow planes from the neighbouring Staffel. So yeah, well, that's how we're quite low on planes, because we keep losing people. Anyway, I'm going to apply this, and yeah, I've got time to squeeze in the next mission. So let's just there we go. All right, what's going to happen now? So we've got a medal given to this chap, Major von Sturmovik, joined the squadron. Our troops entered Plastunovskaya, which is where is that? Where's that? Don't know where that is. Over here. This looks a bit different. Oh yeah, it is. Oh wow, we've actually advanced all the way down here. We're actually going around Krasnodar and trying to go all guns blazing to the Caucasus Mountains to steal all their oil and minerals, Marie. So it's August 11th now. Another 6:15 start in the morning, so it's going to be another hazy mission. Very high altitude insertion here. So it looks like we're doing an escort. We're helping our comrades heading to Slavyanskaya, which is over here, the big town. Attacking roads. Well, by attacking roads, we can seriously disrupt Russian operations in the area. The strike group must be protected from any VVS actions. That is VVS, isn't it? Looks different to the W there. Alright, so we're doing an escort, doing quite high altitude insertion. Only 4 of us this time, so we're perhaps not expecting too much opposition, or probably due to the fact that we don't have that many planes. So we're number 2 in line. Do we have any weapons of our... No, so we're just flying escort here, flying running interference for any aerial opposition, trying to gain air superiority if we can, but mainly escort the bombers and then get the fuck out of there. Alright then, so let's get into this, shall we? Alright, here we are over the engagement area. Quite a lot of ground targets, but I can't focus on those. Got a big squadron of MiGs and P-39s for a change. Looks like the Lend-Lease is starting to show. Got some Aerocobras here. Oh shit. Got some Aerocobras to play with. Aerocobra, I like the Aerocobra. It's got tricycle landing gear, which is unique for this part of the war. Ooh. Oh dear. Cocked that up badly. Right, we're a bit outnumbered here, which I don't like. Right, anybody on my tail? Ooh. Doesn't look like it. Right, I'm going to help out my squadron leader here. I am going a bit faster than him. I'm going to help him out. Oh, we shoot him down? Is he going? Is he actually going down, or is that somebody else I'm talking to? Trying to clip his wings with the cannons, but it doesn't work very well. Oh god, bail out. Well, this mission's a failure. Get out. Come on. Well, it's going to get captured anyway. So yeah, looks like there was somebody on my tail, and he was just waiting for me to... was waiting for the very last minute until I would notice him. There we go. Well, looks like there's my there's my wreckage, I think. Well, oh dear. Hopefully he's not coming. He's not going to shoot my parachute, because that's not very nice. It's a bit dishonourable. Right, well, at least the bombers got their job done. But I'm gonna have a right hand. I'm gonna have a fair bit of trouble once the Russians pick me up over here. Yeah, weird to go up against P-39s. Normally, in the US career or the Australian or New Zealand career, you play as the P-39. You can play as P-39 on the Soviet side as well, but with the other aircraft coming in, like the better aircraft, there's no sense in doing that. Right, here we go. Going to come down, land, blip, and captured. Yep. So we're not going to be able to do this. Another one of our chats has been captured as well. Right, that's no sense of doing this mission. I'll go and redo this and hopefully be successful this time. Alright then, so sorry about that, folks. I instead decided to just off-screen this mission. I think I tried it one time and then I failed again, so I don't want to dawdle on them too much. Alright then, so in this one, so it did alright here. I let the autopilot land it for me this time, you know, and then again it was obviously we were escorting some bombers, you see, so the autopilot's there, but did more careful this time. Did take some nasty hits. Other than that, not too much damage. Didn't lose any control surfaces. Lost a cannon and a machine gun. They got jammed, but other than that, it was fine. Quite busy landing though, because I had to wait forever. But here we go. Personal successes are welcome, but you must also learn the value of teamwork. Right, okay. I think I would say we were working together, so instead of being overrun by all those P-39s and MiGs, we actually tried a bit harder. I think there was another flight of Bf-109s that I wasn't aware of initially, but they helped us out. The bombers were able to do their mission, I suppose. They destroyed this convoy and whatever other mission they had. Yeah, we lost one plane in this mission, and it was a bomber, so our squadron did better to survive. Alright, so I got a kill. 3 kills for this chap, very nice. 2 kills for our new major, that's nice as well. Was he new? I don't know. The enemy lost 8 planes. We have 5 combat ready planes left. We were starting to borrow them off training units and stuff, which is a bad thing to do. Alright, so another kill for us. So I would typically, I haven't reached the mark yet, so I would probably want to squeeze another mission in, but in the time it'll take me to go through the briefing and then skip, try and do, I've got no way of knowing how long I'll take in the next mission, you see. So unfortunately I will have to call it a couple of minutes early here for this video, but I anticipate that we'll be making some more progress, or at the very least very soon we'll be advancing further towards Novorossiysk and any other areas around here, because this does become an important holdout for the Nazis, for the Germans later in the war, of course. And here is Tarman, and obviously there's still an airfield there harassing whoever's now been stationed in the Crimea, so I imagine we want to take that off them as well. Of course we'll be continuing to lay siege to Krasnodar. I believe there was in the real war there was quite heavy fighting going on here, a heavy defence maybe, or a heavy siege by the Germans and then a heavy defence from them when eventually we were pushed out of the Kuban later in the war. But that is all for another time. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Be sure to, I don't know, favourite, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I really do, I do appreciate it. And yeah, you will see me in the next episode. Goodbye.